The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. Allen now looks to throw. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 42 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Still a few inches short of the first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches.
On play action, Allen. Now a run here off the arc. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Martin Emerson. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. An extra point forthcoming. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. This will be fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. So it'll be a touchback, and that ball will be placed at the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. In the first drive, they were moving the ball okay. Then the interception. Now time to regroup after giving up the score.
Yeah, I noticed him on the sidelines talking with one of his coaches, and they were comparing the pictures, right? You get the photos, what the defense was doing. They were carving it up pretty well, as you noted. I think they focused a lot on, okay, what happened on the interception ball, seeking to avoid it in the future.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. The Bills had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 46 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
They keep it with Smith on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At their 49-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38. Running left at Smith. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Mahomes now to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6, he got about 5. 4th down. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with 4th down and 1. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. Now Mahomes. He'll try to do it himself. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray from 17 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On play action, Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
319! 56, 56! What's that?
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. It's a short one here. Complete. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. Room here to run. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
25-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Middle. 180. Out.
Here's Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Myers. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. He finds his man complete. That's Myers. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it second down.
At the 41-yard line.
Allen going to throw. This is Coleman with the ground.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the air, Allen. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And again, it's Allen. Shakir holds it in. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 30-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, tight. Alert! 580! Gun. What's that?
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Quick slant to Shakir. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
14-yard line.
Regular. 580! Middle. What's that?
Now Allen. Completes to Shakir once again. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
Half.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Bills have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
And that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Yellow. Attack.
Mahomes going to throw. Pass complete to Royals. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Handoff, running left, Smith. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
And that is no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Inside handoff, Smith. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's Mahomes to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 35-yard line. Down to about the 32.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's complete to Smith. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Mahomes will do it himself. Going to throw right side here, complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Now here's Mahomes. He's got Smith here. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
From the gun, it's Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Myers. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. First down, here's the run with Cook. And it's slow going there as they only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Throwing now is Allen. Myers got it, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Look out!
Cook up the gut. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
Smith up the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 82 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Mahomes now to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That goes for a gain of 31. Throwing now is Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him going with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. He stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Mahomes will do it himself. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. George Karlaftis, the man to bring him down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Brings up third down.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have the Bills first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Allen. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard
3
line.
points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Here's 2nd down. Allen. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
To throw is Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
47-yard line.
Throwing, Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brown 80!
Here's Allen. And that'll be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
That's another Bills.
Now Allen going to change it up.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Cook again. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here now, 2nd and goal. Allen. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
Half.
Throwing is Allen. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
On for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
At their own 31-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Attack! Yellow!
Mahomes. Mahomes will do it himself. Able to locate his running back open downfield.
And good quarterbacks know that when things start to break down and they're forced to flee the pocket, they can often count on their running backs to try and bail them out. That happened on that play. Nice game.
At the 44-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them at field goal range with a chance to win. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And this one is right through. And they'll be celebrating in the Power and Light District. The Chiefs have won the football game. Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
So for the Chiefs, it's an early road victory as they move to 2-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.